My testing, my testing. Hi student. Yep, let's begin um, the live. So today we'll discuss about this paper 1-3 from June 2020. Alright, it's a 2-hour paper as usual. Let's begin. Yeah, because today I hope I can end as fast as possible. I have got something to do later. Okay, so first one, function. Function normally is very easy. They ask you to find a range of f and g. So what you want to do here is only the exponent graph is a little bit hard if you have no idea what is going on. But for the straight line graph, range should be very easy because we see about gx first. The gx is something like this. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Since this is 9x minus 5, you have a line while passing by the negative 5. So the range of it is, if you see carefully, is from the positive infinity all the way to the negative infinity, because this graph will keep on continuing and will not stop. So based on this one, we call g will be the element of the real number. Mean it will be all the real number, no matter it's decimal or not decimal. Basically any number from 0 to positive infinity, from 0 to negative infinity. Okay, so yeah, so it's quite easy to understand because it's a straight line. Okay, then we go to the exponent graph. Exponent graph, you need to have a little bit basic. So let's say if this is the ex only, so the range of ex will be bigger than 0, because ex cannot equal 0, right? Because when ex equals 0, you will get math error. So it must be bigger than 0. So what happened right now is when ex plus 3, basically here you will need to plus 3. So therefore ex must be bigger than will need to bigger than the 3. Yes, so this one is not really, because it's a new equation. Some student will just move the plus 3 to the other side to negative 3. It doesn't work that way. So basically means what? Basically mean I will have a line over here. This line, let's say I'm passing by the 3 here. My whole EX graph will be above the 3. So my f must be above the 3. Because when fx, what if fx equals to 3? Let's see. 3 plus ex equals to 3. Then I minus them, ex equals to 0. But like I say, ex can never equal 0. Because when ex equals 0, you get math error. So therefore, in this case, it cannot equal to 3. It must be bigger than a 3. So you cannot write bigger and equals to 3. It will be wrong. Okay, so yep, f is bigger than 3. So if you understand about exponent graph, these 2 marks basically is very easy. But if you don't understand it at all, then it will be a bit hard for you. Okay, the next part, they ask about exact solution. Basically, I need to leave my answer in exact form. So f inverse is quite easy. We just need to find the inverse function for exponent, which we'll get ln x later. And g prime x, this one means differentiate gx one time. Okay, so let's do it. So fx make it x, and then what the other side make it y. I want to make y the subject in terms of x. So this is x minus 3 equals to ey. Then I add ln for both sides. So ln this one, I will get ln ey. So y equals to ln x minus 3. Y will be my f inverse x, isn't it? So my f inverse x will be ln x minus 3. Done. This is the inverse function. So ln x minus 3 will equals to the g prime x. Basically, when I differentiate 9x minus 5, I'm getting 9. So therefore, x minus 3, ln move to the other side, exponent 9. X is exponent 9 plus 3. Done. Okay, so I will leave my answer in this form because they ask about exact form, right? So this one will be my exact form. Okay, g2 equals to 112. 2 mark is basically a composite function. G square here basically means sub gx into the gx equals to 112. If not mistaken, gx is what? 9x plus minus 5. Okay, so if I sub gx into the gx, I will get 9x minus 5 equals to 112. And what is my x here is 9x minus 5, isn't it? Because my x here will be gx, and gx is 9x minus 5. So I will solve this one. Minus 5, I will move to the other side, become plus 5, 117. Then here is 81x minus 45. So 81x, 117, going to plus the 45 here, 162. Then x equals to 2. Done. So find the solution basically mean they want to find the x value. So you just solve like this, you easily get another 2 mark. Done, number 1. Any questions so far? Anything you want to ask me about this function question? If you have no idea what is the meaning of range and domain, you please go to check it out. I have few videos discuss about range and domain. And then if you have no idea how to find inverse function or how to differentiate gx, then you need to go to learn all the basic in order to do this kind of question. Okay, but it is not a very difficult question, so I will just move on to log. Okay, whenever I want to do log, what's the first thing I will do? Why you always got flu? Yeah, my body is so weak. Okay, whenever we want to do log, right, the first thing I will do is I will always want to ensure I have the same base. If you see carefully for this question, one base is 2 and the other base will be 4. This is log base 2 and log base 4, isn't it? Different base, I will need to change them into the same base. So if you give me the chance to choose, I will always change the bigger number to the smaller. So if I can change log base 2 or log base 4, I will change the 4 into 2. I will not change 2 into 4, even though I can do that also, but normally I prefer change 2 to 4. It's easier to do that way. But whenever I want to change base, I want to make sure in front of my log have no other number at all. In this case, I have a 2 there. I need to throw up and make it become power, isn't it? So I rewrite something like this. Plus log 4 y squared equals to 8. Now I want to change the base. So log AB equals to log C or any log X. I can change any base I want. B on the top, A at the bottom. So this is a formula of changing base. So yep, so log 2x. So right now I want base 2, isn't it? So I write log 2 on the top, log 2 at the bottom. Y squared on the top, 4 at the bottom. Alright, log 2, 4 is equals to 2. All of you should know this. If you do not know this, you just type in the calculator. Log 2, 4, calculator will tell you it's 2 also. Yep, so I'll change this one into the 2 here. And then, okay. Then this 2 I move to the front. Because it's a square, right? I can move to the front because I can cancel out. Then I factorize out the log 2. This multiply, plus become multiply. Become x multiply y equals to 8. So log 2 I throw to the other side is 2 power 8 equals to xy. So xy is 2 power 8 is 128, isn't it? Yeah, 256, sorry. That one is 2 power 7, 256. Okay, done. Because this question asks me to find the value of xy. They don't want to find x or y. But when I do this one, I know there's no way to find xy because of what? Because x and y is two different unknown. But you only have one equation. If you have one equation, you want to find two unknown. Normally, you need to use the comparing method. Comparing method, maybe one is a x term and then one is a constant. Or one, if it's a square root, another one have no square root. But in this kind of situation, there's no way we can find x and y. Okay, yeah, good afternoon, Ipen? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, but anyways, let me continue this one. Using the substitution or otherwise. So if you see the word otherwise, mean you want to substitute or don't want to substitute, also never mind. But just substitute make our life easier. So if like 2 power y or 2 power x equals to y, how about 2 power of 2x? What will we get for 2 power of 2x? If 2 power of x is y, then 2 power of 2x. How many seconds the live delay? Because I see nobody is answering me. So is it? Am I asking something very hard? Okay, give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is y squared. Okay, because of what? Because 2 power of 2x, right, it's basically same idea with 2 power of x squared, isn't it? So since 2 power of x is y, so this one is y squared. Yes. So therefore, if you understand that, then we can solve this quadratic equation. This is 2 power of 2x plus 1 means multiply 2 power 1 minus 2 power of x plus 1 multiply 2 power 1 plus 1 equals 0. So I already know this one is y squared. So y squared multiply 2, we call 2y squared minus this is y multiply 2, 2y plus 1 equals 0. So this is a quadratic equation. Okay, not bad. I see the wrong and what Kalimov actually got the answer. 2y and y, I want to guess. Oh my god, I will guess decimal. Okay, they doesn't tell us how many decimal we want, but if I this is minus 1. Alright, this is minus 1. Okay, this is minus 1. Will it be better? Minus 1? No, this is plus. Oh, sorry. Minus. Okay, I copy. Okay, here actually we have something like minus 2x plus 1. No wonder. Yeah, so you miss a 2 power x. Yeah, I saw it. No wonder the whole equation looks so weird to me. This is minus y plus 1 equals 0. Then this is 2y squared minus 3y plus 1 equals 0. Okay, now we can factorize easily. This is 2y minus 1, y minus 1. So I get negative 3y, right? Yep, y equals to 1 or y equals to 1 over 2. We shouldn't stop here because we are not finding y. Y is 2 power of x, right? Equals to 1 over 2. Then you can use indices lah. No need to use log lah. This is 2 power of negative 1, right? X is negative 1. This is 2 power of x equals to 1. 1 is 2 power of 0. X equals to 0. Solve already. So I have two answers. One will be negative 1. Another one will be 0. Easy peasy. Okay. Next. Kinematics. So at the time Ts, the particle traveling in a straight line and has an acceleration of, so a equals to 2t plus 1 power of negative half. When t equals to 0, the particle is 4 meters from the fixed point. So when t equals to 0, s equals to 4. And it's traveling with the velocities. So when t equals to 0, the velocity is a. Away from the O. So okay, I say all this information to help us to find C or find D. Okay, this is what happens when we integrate that time later. Okay, find the velocity of the particle at the time t. Okay, so we want to find v. We know we integrate a dt, then it. So we will integrate 2t plus 1 negative half dt. So if I integrate this one, I will get power plus 1, which is power half. So divided by half. Then differentiate inside, I will get 2 only, right? And then plus c. This is my v. This one is simplified, no more already. So I want to find my c. I will take this group of information when t is 0 and v is a. Bottom is just 1. I will ignore the bottom, okay? This is a. This is 2 times 0. This is 1 power half plus c. So c will be 7. So done. So my velocity equation is 2t plus 1 power half plus 7. Okay, should be quite easy and it's very straightforward also. Then we will need to do the next one. Find the displacement. I'll give you 4 marks. It's very kind. So we know S is basically integrate v dt. And just got a v above there. We 2t plus 1 power half plus 7 dt. So I integrate this one, power plus 1. 1 over 2 plus 1, I will get 3 over 2, isn't it? Divided by 3 over 2. Then differentiate inside the bracket, I get 2 there. 7 give me 7t plus d. Because I already used the c, I use the d. This one simplified, I got a 1 over 3 at the bottom. I have a 3 at the bottom. So I want to find d. I have this information. S will equal to 4 when t is equal to 0. But this kind of question, you must be a little bit careful Because here they just say the particle is 4 meters away from the fixed point O. They doesn't say left hand side and right hand side. I want to give you some idea. So if this is a fixed point O, if like 4 meters away here, so yeah, S equals to 4 here because the hole here is 4 meters, isn't it? But it can be the other side also. If I say 4 meters from here, then here actually S equals to -4. But since this question doesn't mention much, so you just assume it is the positive 4, and then I will try to find my D here. Okay? So bottom is just over 3, okay? So S is here. So 4 is equals to, time is 0, right? So this is 1 power of 3 over 2 divided by 3 plus 0 is 7. It's 0, it's 0. So this one is 1 over 3. Minus 1 over 3 is 11 over 3. So yep, I got the S equation here. S equals to, you want to write 1 over 3 in front also can. Power of 3 over 2 plus 7t plus 11 over 3. And then this is how easy you get your 4 mark. Yeah, just understand the basic of integration. Because you realize this integration doesn't ask you to integrate sine, cos, or secant square, or they ask you to integrate exponent. Just a simple expression. So yep, I would say this 7 mark in total is quite easy to get. Nothing very hard here. Okay, number 4. What is this pattern? Anyone see this kind of equation before? What is this? Let you some chance to tell me. Yeah, it's CTS, or in the full form we call it completing the square. Alright, so whenever you see completing a square, you know the purpose of completing a square is helping us to sketch a graph and find out the maximum or minimum for any quadratic equation. Because some students will think completing a square we can find a cubic equation maximum minimum point. No. Completing a square is a quadratic formula. Can only help you to find an equation with x squared. If x is not 2, it doesn't help at all. Okay, been watching Sir since 2027. Or 2017, I mean. Hope Sir still well. Yeah, you're most welcome. I'm doing quite well here. Right, so yep. Since this is completing a square, let's do completing a square as fast as possible. Take out the 2. This is x squared plus 3 over 2. X plus 4. Alright, then I will just simplify here. This is x plus 3 over 4 square minus 9 over 16. And then close the bracket, plus 4 at the back here. Multiply 2 over there, so it's x. 2 I will just leave outside the bracket. Over 4 square minus 9 over 8 plus 4. And negative 9 over 8 plus 4, I should be able to use a calculator, which I will get positive 23 over 8. So after simplify, I will get positive 23 over 8. Done. 3 mark. Yeah, if you have no idea what's it completing a square, yeah, or we call it vertex form. Yes, it's just another name of it is vertex form. Completing a square kind of the process to get the vertex form. Right. It's -4. Oh my god, what happened to my eyes? It's -4. Alright, then is, let me type again. 9 over 8 minus 4. So, yep, still negative 41 over 8. So from here, stationary point, the coordinate, x coordinate take from inside, but positive must change to negative. So this is negative 3 over 4. Y coordinate, we just take outside the bracket, which is negative 41 over 8. Okay, so this one's, okay, careful, this one have the modulus. If without modulus, at least I know I will have a graph something like this. My minimum point here is negative 3 over 4 and negative 41 over 8. And then I will pass by the y-intercept, which is negative 4 here. Okay, this is the whole idea if the graph without modulus. So if this one have the modulus, what will happen is whatever below the x-axis is going to do a reflection, isn't it? So you're going to reflect something like this. Okay, so we're going to reflect something like this. Okay, so if you get the idea, then the bottom part actually I will just get rid of it. So the whole thing will become like this. Draw nicer a little bit. Yeah, because it must be symmetry. So this is -4. This one decimal. Okay, this one will be -4 become +4. Sorry, and the maximum this one will be. Just now the x value doesn't change. -3/4 still remain the same. Just the bottom. Just now -41/8. Right now become +41/8. So this is -3/4. This one will become +41/8. Done. Show exact the value intercept of the curve is the coordinate axis. So this one basically they want x-intercept at the same time they want the y-intercept. So we already have the y-intercept, which is 4. Very easy. But x-intercept, do we find x-intercept here? No. So we need to find x-intercept manually. Oh my god. So let's factorize, make it equal to 0. So this is 2x and x. I'm going to get 3. I'm going to get 4, sorry. 2. Can I do that? No. I think it's a decimal. Use a calculator. How many mark for this one? 3 mark. I will use calculator. I don't care. Hey, we do complete a square already. Oh my god. We do complete a square already. We can solve using a complete square. Okay, so let me solve using a complete square. 3/4 square minus 41/8 equals 0. Then, yep. So x plus 3/4 square equals to 41/8 divided by 2. So multiply 1/2 lah. Okay, so I solve both of these. Then I square. I'm going to move to the other side. Square root become plus minus. So I will get my x here, which is square root 41/16. Okay. So basically I have something like this if I want to. So square root 41/4 got plus minus here, and then minus 3/4. So therefore I will have the negative square root 41/4 minus 3/4 and positive square root 41. Positive no need to write lah, okay? We are not so dumb. We'll write the positive like that. Square root over 4. 4 don't have square root, so square root shouldn't cover the 4/4 minus 3/4. Alright, done. 3 mark. Must have x-intercept, must have y-intercept. And then here, the question doesn't ask you to show the vertex point. Right? So if you doesn't show the vertex, I think it should be fine. Here they just give you one quadrant is for the correct quadrant. You might at the second quadrant. That's mean as long as your vertex is at the second quadrant, you will get B1. And then your both intercept value get correct, you will get another B1. And y-intercept is correct, you will get another B1. Okay, so they don't really care about do you mention about vertex point or not, but your vertex point must be in the right quadrant, which is in the second quadrant here. Okay. Then lastly, have exactly 3 solutions. This is y, isn't it? When y equals to k, it's a horizontal line. This horizontal line need to ensure it's actually touch at 3 different points because 3 is exactly 3 value of x, isn't it? So therefore, if you can use your brain to think a little bit, you should know the horizontal line must pass through the maximum y value, isn't it? Or the vertex y value. So what is this equation called? Y equals to 41/8, isn't it? Because when you pass through here, you can see I intercept 1 solution, 2 solution, 3 solution. Do you see I intercept at 3 different points? So therefore, y equals to 41/8. Done. Simple. Or find the value of k. Okay, so k equals to 41/8. yeah, if you are using 570 ms, you kind of need to like square root 41 is not the perfect square number. Leave there over square root 16, because square root over a over b, you can do square root a over square root b, right? So therefore you solve the bottom only, then you get square root 41 over 4. If you are using 570 ms lah, using this model of calculator, you need to do manually. Okay, done. Number 5, factor theorem, remainder theorem, which is polynomial question. So okay, so we have a general equation px, and tell us remainder is 11 when divided by x minus 3. So divided by x minus 3, what is my x value? You always think x minus 3 equals to 0, your x is 3, isn't it? Sub into px, p3 equals to 11. I'm applying the remainder theorem, pa equals to r. Okay, if you have no idea what is this, you're going to revise about this topic. Alright, then the second information, remainder is 21 when divided by this one. So when x plus 1 equals 0, x is negative 1, isn't it? So my second information, f negative 1, I will get negative 21. Alright, and given that px equals to x minus 2 multiply qx, find the qx with the numerical coefficient. So basically your coefficient must be in number, cannot in like a, b, and c, right? Okay, before we doing that, we need to solve this one using these two equations to find two unknown, a and b. Solve already, then only we go for long division. Okay, quite straightforward, right? Okay, so I sub x into the px. So I will get 627 plus 9a plus 36 plus b equals to 11. I straight away plug my 3 into all the x lah. So you might a bit burning when you see this, something like this, but you see carefully, should be fine. So 9a plus b equals to 11 minus this answer, negative 187. I'm going to, should I leave like this? Then I leave like this first. Then I sub my negative 1 into all the x from px. So negative 6 plus a minus 12 plus b equals to negative 21. So a plus b equals to negative 18 plus 18 minus 3. Okay, first equation, second equation, I'm going to do elimination now. First minus second. 9a minus a, b minus b gone. This one minus this one become plus 3, so it's negative 184. So a is 184 divided by 8, negative 23. Then I want to find b. Since a plus b equals to negative 3, so negative 23 plus b equals to negative 3. So b is 20. Hey, what am I doing? Negative 3. b is 20. After I got this one, I'm going to rewrite my whole equation to make it look nicer. So it'll be 6x cubed minus 23x squared plus 12x. b is 20 plus 20. Okay, this is my px equation. After I solve already, find my a and b. Then what next? If you see carefully, what is this equation trying to tell you? Qx is the answer. So when x minus 2 multiply qx, they doesn't plus any remainder. Basically, it's trying to tell you x minus 2 is the factor for this px. So therefore, I can do the long division, the whole px polynomial divided by x minus 2. Okay, if you get the idea, the whole thing should be quite easy to solve. Divide by x minus 2. So qx will be my answer here. So this one will be something like this. Okay, so let's divide to find out what's my qx. So I want to get 6x cubed, so this one should be 3x squared. This is 6x squared. 6x cubed minus 12x squared. Negative 11x squared plus 12x minus 11x, negative 11x squared plus 22x. So minus 10x plus 20, negative 10 minus 10x plus 20. Nice. Okay, so therefore my qx is 6x squared minus 11x minus 10. Does the question ask me to find qx? Yeah, find qx. Just done. Qx will be my answer for my long division. Easy busy. 6 mark. Any question? Any question? Want to ask me? Keep drinking a lot of water. Quite tiring today also. Okay. Then they say px equals to 0. Basically ask you to factorize completely. So therefore, px equals to 0 basically means what? X minus 3, 6x squared minus 11x minus 10 equals to 0. So definitely I have one of answer x is equal to 2. Now the problem is, can this equation be factorized? Then I will just go to EQN to test it out first. Polynomial power 2. So this is 6, this is negative 11, and this is negative 10. Can it be factorized? Yeah, I will get a nice number. Then I will just factorize it first lah. So this is okay. X minus 2 equals 0, x equals to 0, x equals to 2. Or 6x squared minus 11x minus 10 equals to 0. 2x, 3x. 10, which is 5 and 2. 5 gave me 15. 2, yeah, correct. So x is negative 2 over 3, or x is 5 over 2. Okay, so I have 3 answers. Okay, do you see? This is how easily I get another 2 mark by just doing simple factorization. Okay, vector. Unit vector formula is basically vector divided by its length. So I want to find the length of it first. So 5 squared plus 12 squared, or negative 12 squared, I get 30. So so unit vector is basically this in column vector 1 over length multiply this vector. Done. Just depend you want to multiply the 1 over 30 into both of them or not, or just leave outside also can. Okay, given that these find the value of k and r simultaneous, this is bonus mark. I think examiner just so worried you will fail MF, so he just give you something crazy easy. Alright, this is 1 plus 3k equals to 5r. Do elimination. Should we? Yeah, do elimination will be good. Time 2 here for whole equation. So 2 plus 6k equals to 10r. First equation, second equation. I can eliminate 10r by doing 1 plus 2. So 6 plus 2, 6 lah, 4 plus 2 is 6. This one plus this one I get 4k. This one plus this one is 0. So k is negative 6 over 4, which is negative 3 over 2. And then I want to find the r, so 1 plus 3k equals to 5r. So k is this value. Yeah, I will solve this one. 1 minus 9 over 2 divided by 5, so negative 7 over 10. This is the value for r, this is the value for k. Okay, just do a simultaneous and solve carefully. Easily get this bonus mark. Right, so we have the position vector. I say position vector will always start with the relative origin O. So therefore vector of OA is P. OB is 3Q minus P. And OC is 9Q minus 5P. Okay, find AB. So AB is basically OB minus OA, right? So it's basically 3Q minus P minus P. So it will be 3Q minus 2P. Done. And it's just 1 mark, and you should get this 1 mark. So AC is OC minus OA. So it's 9Q minus 5P minus P. So it's 9Q minus 6P. Explain why ABC are lines in a straight line. So in a straight line means they must have the same sort of the same gradient or same direction. Okay, so what I want to do here is, since this is AC, I will say AC equals to factorize out the 3. So 3Q minus 2P. And what is 3q minus 2p? If you see carefully, 3q minus 2p is basically AB. So AC equals to 3AB. Shown. Because when they are straight line, mean AC is just slightly longer than AB. So it's sort of something like this. This is A, this is C, this is B. So ratio should be 1:2, something like that. Okay, so AB is 3, AC is 3AB. Okay, so therefore they want the ratio here. So therefore if you already draw out this one, the ratio 1 mark is a bonus mark. So AB ratio BC is basically 1:2. Done. 7. Today we're a little bit fast, but I hope you can get it. If you didn't get it, let me know. Okay. Circular measure, show this one, dot. Okay. How to do? We know area of sector is 35 centimeter square. By solving that one, we can get know about theta. I hope so. But one mark should we use the okay, half r squared theta. My r is 10. Theta is 0.7. Then will equals 35. Okay, this is 50. 50 will give me half r. Oh, we need to find theta. Sorry. So this is 50. Theta equals to 35. Theta is 0.7. Shown. Yeah, you can use 35 divided by 50. You should get 0.7. Okay. Find the parameter of the shadow region. So parameter, what I need to find, I need to find an arc length here. And then definitely I need to find the length of AB. The side here is 2 centimeter, quite obvious. This is 2, right? So I just need to find CD and AB basically. CD is very easy, arc length, r theta. AB will be opposite length. Normally I have a formula for AB, which is the 2r sine theta over 2. Okay, normally I will use this one to actually. But can we use in this case? Yes, but our r will be 10, right? Our r will be 12. Our r will be 12 if you want to use that case. Then use this formula, must be very careful. Or you can just break it into the break it into the triangle, right angle triangle. Okay, let's find the CD first. So r is 10, theta is 0.7, so it's 7 centimeter. Then I want to find the AB. It's 2r. My r here is the 12, 2r sine. Theta is 0.7, so divide by 2, 0.35. So it's 24 multiplied sine 0.35. So this is 8.23 centimeter. So the parameter format is basically 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 7 plus 8.23. So it's 19.23 centimeter without a calculator. Yep. Can get the answer. I hope you can get it. Area of shadow region, basically triangle minus sector. Sector we know already is 35. We just need to find area of triangle. Area of triangle, since we know the length of AB, right? So this triangle, the base is AB is 8.23. Do we have 90-degree height? Yeah, 90-degree height will be 12, right? This will be 12. So yeah, then we minus the sector, isn't it? It's 10 and 0.7. Okay, let's do it. So half times base times height minus half r square. And this is 35. We already know it's 35 minus 35. So solve already 14.38 or 14.4. Eh? Why can't I do half times base times height? Half times base. Oh, this is longer than 12. Because here hypotenuse is 12. The middle one is not the 12. Okay, my bad. This one cannot use this method. Because the middle one you want to find, you need to sort of use the SOHCAHTOA to actually find it. Because this is hypotenuse is 12. And here will be what? 8.23 divided by 2. Here is 4.115. You want to find the height, you need to do the Pythagoras. 12 square minus 4.115 square. 12 square minus answer square. Square root answer. So this height is basically 11.27. Yes, height is not 12. I see it also. So therefore, this triangle is 8.23. Height will be 11.27. Let's do again. Or we can just use the half AB sine C. Yes, it's very smart. What am I doing? I'm dumb. Okay, so half time answer times 8.23 minus 35. Yeah, 11.4. Okay, minus 35 is a sector, isn't it? Okay, this is sector 10, 0.7. Or just now, this triangle, I get this is 12, this is 12, this is 0.7. I don't even need to find a height. I can just do the half 12, 12 sine 0.7. Okay, use the triangle formula to straight away get it. Yeah, it's faster and easier. Alright, done. Okay, then the Arithmetics. Oh, tomorrow we'll get the IGCSE result. Yeah, please let me know what grade do you get for IGCSE. Okay, we have an AP. First term is 7. Common difference is 0.4. So it's like 7.4 and 7.8 and so on. Find the least number of terms so the sum is greater than 300. Sn will be bigger than 300. Let's do it. 2a plus n minus 1 d. D is 0.4. This is just the formula. It's not something I invent one. Just apply the Sn formula. Alright, so this one kind of need to move this one to the other side. I get 600. N multiply in 14n minus 0.4 plus 0.4n square minus 0.4n bigger than 600. Ayo, I don't like decimal for my n square, but later only I multiply. Never mind. This one is plus 13.6n minus 600 bigger than 0. We can use a calculator. We can multiply 10 for whole thing, but I think just let's use the calculator here. 0.4, 13.6, negative 600. Okay, so in this case, we will guess the n value is like this. Alright, so quadratic, so we will get two different values here, and then it must go these two sides. So one will be 25.3 and then one is negative 59.3. So here in the exam you can say something like positive critical value. So we have critical value which is 25.3 and negative 59.3. So we only want to take the positive because n value can only be positive. So it's 25.3, and we know our n must be bigger than this critical value, isn't it? 25.3, and n must be integer, so the least value we can get is 26. Because when any value bigger than 25.3, we can be 26, 27, 28, and so on, isn't it? Then the least value means the smallest one is 26. Okay, makes sense. So the sum of the first two terms of the geometric progression is 9. Sum to infinity is this one. So a plus ar is equals to 9. Sum to infinity is a over 1 minus r equals to 36. Yeah, do simultaneous. The term are positive and find a common ratio. Okay, okay, take out the a. 1 minus r equals to 9. So a basically is okay, now what am I doing? No, if I do like this, I will just compensate. I will just compensate them, isn't it? 1 minus r is 9 over a. Okay, can. 1 minus r is basically 9 over a. So 36 is equal to a. 1 minus r is 9 over a, isn't it? So multiply 36 times 9 is 324 equals to a squared. Then square root answer, a equals to 80. Then I want to find the r. 1 minus r equals to 9 over 18. 1 minus r equals to 1 over 2. So r is 1 over 2. Done. You can just sub whatever thing you want as long as you just do the simultaneous. Oh my god. It's 1 plus. I don't know why suddenly recently I keep on add the minus by myself. Is it some disease? Okay, so let's redo it again. This is 9 over 1 plus r over 1 minus r. Both of these will multiply. So 36, this is 1 plus r, 1 minus r. So this one is basically is 1 square minus r square, right? Equals to 9 over 36. So r square is equals to 1 minus 9 over 36. 3 over 4. Then my r is square root 3 over 4, which is square root 3 over 2, isn't it? It's kind of weird, but I hope it's correct. But because r must be between -1 and 1, so this value is acceptable. 1 plus square root 3 over 2. So this one can use a calculator, no problem. 9 over 1 plus square root 3. Where's the square root? Square root 3 over 2. It's plus. You see, my brain is automatically changing it to minus. It's very dangerous if I do this kind of question by myself. I believe you want to leave. Does the question ask us to find a? Find common ratio. Okay. It's unnecessary here. Just stop there. They ask us to find common ratio. Okay, so when do that time, do carefully. As long as no carrot mistake, this kind of question is not too bad. It's just a lot of simultaneous. Number 9. Area. I believe all the equation is given. I don't miss any information. So find the exact area of the shaded region. Give your answer in this pattern. Alright, so in order to solve this one, always I will, from the intersection point, draw a 90-degree line, dotted line here. Because here I have a right angle triangle. So I can easily find that one. And then here I have area 1 and area 2. Basically, area 1 is a right angle triangle. Area 2 is when I integrate the curve from that point. So I want to find intersection point first. So x, y is 5x minus 3. X, y equals to 2. So I do simultaneous. 5x squared minus 2x minus 2 equals to 0. So this is 5x, this is x. Minus 3. What's wrong with my eyes? I always got this kind of stupid mistake. Yeah, to learn from me. Okay, now I think I can get it easily. So 2 and 1, isn't it? And minus and plus. So x equals to 1, and another 1 I will reject it because this one is a positive value. X equals to 1. Okay, so I want to find the x-intercept, sorry, for this one. I will make the y 0 Okay, so 0 equals to 5x minus 3. X is 3 over 5. So this is another value, 3 over 5, which is 0.6 lah. And this is 3. Okay, now I got the idea already. So my area of shadow region is a triangle. Triangle, the height here, when x equals to 1, when x equals to 1, y equals to 2. So yeah, you can just solve it yourself. So half times base is 1 minus 3 over 5, multiply the height, okay, plus integrate the curve from 1 to 3. The curve is basically make y a subject, okay, y equals to 2 over x, okay, 2 over x dx. Okay, but why give so many marks? Okay, let's see. This is 2 over 5, so I get use a calculator lah. 1 over 2 multiply 2 over 5 multiply 2. So it's 2 over 5 in total. This one, if I integrate, I will basically get I will get about 2 ln x. Then from 3 to 1. So this is 2 over 5 plus 2 ln 3 minus 2 ln 1. 2 ln 1 is basically 0, isn't it? So yeah, 2 over 5 plus 2 ln 3. Is that? Yeah, they don't want the 2 in front. I'm going to throw up, become ln 9. Because here, you can see ln q here doesn't have any number in front of them. So I will want to make sure when I do that time, I don't make the same mistake also. But this 8 mark consider not too bad. Just do intersection, just find the x-intercept, and then break the shaded area into 2 parts, and then find both of the part, plus together 8 mark. And we're done. Oh my god, 9 questions only. I like it. Yes, just nice. I've literally done this question, this paper in 45 minutes with explanation. Hey, no, not yet done. I'm so happy. Like, one more question at the bottom. 10. So let's do the question 10 here. Differentiation, product rule, UV. So my dy dx is okay. Copy the u, differentiate the v. 1 over 2, x plus 2 power of negative 1 over 2. Differentiate inside is 1. Ignore it. Square root x plus 2. Differentiate x is 1. Okay, ignore it. Yeah, here I need to make the same denominator. This is x over 2 square root x plus 2. Plus, okay, so this one I will multiply. This one is over 1 now. I will multiply 2 square root x plus 2 to make sure they actually have the same denominator, okay? So this one should be 2 x plus 2. Okay, I'm going to group them together. This is 2x plus x is basically 3x plus 4. Done. 5 mark. Just apply the product rule and don't make any carry mistake. This one should be easy 5 mark, I guess, unless you make some carry mistake. Okay, then find the exact value if of the stationary point for this equation. This equation is same with the equation just now, right? So so we just do a dy dx that one and determine the nature of the stationary point. 2 mark. Oh, it's an easy question, not bad. So this is dy dx. Stationary point dy dx equals 0. So this is part 2. So plus 4 and as b. We doesn't say part 2, we say b here, okay? 2 square root x plus 2 equals 0. Solve this one. 3x plus 4 is 0. Then x is negative 4 over 3. Done. And they want the coordinate or x coordinate only. Exact coordinate. So coordinate must have x and y. So give me some trouble. So I need to find a y. Y is x square root x plus 3, isn't it? Plus 2. Okay, so y is negative 4 over 3. Square root negative 4 over 3 plus 2, which is use a calculator. Negative 4 over 3 multiply square root. This one plus 2 is 6 over 3. This is 2 over 3, right? Okay, negative 4 6 over 9. Okay, If you want to do manually without a calculator, you can do that. Okay, let me do it manually, okay? Sometimes a bit lazy. So this one, you minus already, you will get square root 2 over 3 lah. Okay, so when we do this one, right, this is negative 4 sub 2. Bottom is 3 times square root 3. But we don't want any square root at the bottom. So this is the reason why we will type square root 3 times square root 3 here. We don't want any square root at the denominator. 3 times square root 3 times square root 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So this one multiply is negative 4 sub 6. So this is how the calculator tell you this y coordinate. Then your whole coordinate should be negative 4 over 3. Negative 4 sub 6 over 9. Okay, this is stationary point. Done. Then, lastly, they ask me to determine the nature of it. So it's either is its maximum or is its minimum. We can understand, or we can get this one by doing the differentiation. Yeah, second derivative. So this is the dy dx. So I will just kind of do d2. Ayo. Should I do dy dx? Or I can use the gradient method. This is quotient rule. And quotient rule is square root. I don't like to do something like this. So I prefer to do the x value. And then this is stationary, right? Stationary is negative 4 over 3. Then I will take any value less than negative 4 over 3, any value more than negative 4 over 3. And then I want to see their dy dx pattern. And then I can see their sign to determine whether they are maximum or minimum. This one dy dx is 0, so sign is horizontal. So less than this one, we can try any value less than it. So when I do the testing that time, I will just say 3x plus 4 over 2 square root x plus 2. Then I will use the calculate button. I can insert any value I want here. So I can try about negative 2. So if negative cannot be why cannot be negative 2? Negative 2 bottom is 0. Oh, cannot be 0 because denominator cannot be 0. Okay. Yeah, x plus 2. So I need to try any value. This 4 over 3 is negative 1.33333. Okay, I negative 1.5. Calculates negative 1.5. Okay, so I get negative value. So here I gives it some value lah. So in negative 1.5. So here I will get some dy dx value is negative lah. So negative dy dx value is this sign today. So any bigger value, I can give it any bigger value. Let's say 0. Yeah, I guess x equals 0 is fine. So I get square root 2. It's positive, right? It's like this, right? So do you see the pattern like this? It's minimum. Therefore, this is minimum. Okay, so yeah, this is how we do. Of course, you say, sir, I prefer to do second derivative. Can I do that? Yes, you can go ahead to do that. No problem. Okay, so I think we literally done already, right? Yes. Any question before I end the live streaming today? Alright, if there's no questions, I'll see you guys again on next Wednesday. Bye bye. Have a wonderful night. Good night.